Okay. Hi, everybody, and welcome to this, probably 9th, 10th edition of the Daily Sports Report. Today is March 1st, 2010. Can you believe it? We're in March already. February ended with a bang if you were Canada. First of all, February ended with a bang for the Olympics. Yesterday, as many of you know or don't know, Sidney Crosby won in overtime for Team Canada against the USA men's hockey team in Vancouver at the Canada Hockey Place. Now, why was this significant? Because it got Canada a gold medal, their 14th of the tournament, and Canada is basically like the equivalent of baseball to the United States of America. I know football is sort of becoming the national pastime, but baseball will always be the national pastime, no matter how you look at it, in my opinion. Anyways, Canada, rich in hockey history, Hockey Hall of Fame up in Toronto. Basically a big moment for Team Canada, big moment for Canada. And of course, too bad I don't have my own little flame to extinguish right here, but hey, we don't have one. So basically, the idea is last night was the end of the 2010 Winter Olympics in Vancouver. It was the 21st edition of them, and boy, the U.S. really rocked it as they come home with the most medals in the Olympics this year. I don't know if it's history. I'm pretty sure it might be in Olympic history. But you know what? With the extinguishing of the flame comes the 2010 baseball season. That's right. Tomorrow at Port St. Lucie, it'll be the New York Mets taking on the Atlanta Braves, and then on Wednesday, the Yankees open up their home slate, their spring training slate at Tampa, Florida, at George M. Steinbrenner Field against the Pittsburgh Pirates. So baseball is back. Storylines to watch. Who's going to basically be in the outfield for the Yankees? You have Brett Gardner, Curtis Granderson, of course, Randy Wynn, Johnny Damon left, Melky Cabrera left, Hideki Matsui, he's no longer the DH. So there's going to be a couple of questions that need to be answered. Who's going to be the number 5 guy for the pitching rotation? Either Jabba or Phil, or will it be somebody else that may surprise us in spring training? Also, for the Mets, who's going to be their catcher? Josh Tolley, Rob Barajas. Of course, Omir Santos dropped from first to about the backup in AAA. So how about that? How will Jason Bay do? We'll have to find out. What else? What other storylines can we look forward to? Steven Strasburg in Washington at Vero Beach. I believe that's where the Nationals train. He'll be something to look at to see if his speed and dominance that he showed at the collegiate level can carry up to the MLB. We'll see what happens with that. Any other news for baseball? Oh, yes, Johnny Damon. He's with the Tigers now. We'll see how he does in Lakeland, Florida. So the bottom line is, though, the Yankees want to stay healthy. They want the camp to kind of still be quiet. It's been awfully quiet, unlike last year when Alex Rodriguez had to fess up about his steroid use. Of course, we all forgive him now because he did win a World Series for the New York Yankees last year in the first year of the new Yankee Stadium. So, big question is, can the Yanks repeat? And so, we'll have to find out. If everybody's healthy, they have a darn good shot at it. Roy Halladay's with the Phillies. Cliff Lee's with the Seattle Mariners now. So, bunch of teams got better. Bunch of teams lost a couple of guys. Big guy to lose if you're Toronto. The Blue Jays losing Doc Holliday, but what can you do? I don't know how many people are going to go to the Rogers Dome now, Rogers Sky Dome in Toronto. We'll see. What else? In the NBA, of course, the Knicks and Nets just roll along. Knicks actually lose tonight to the Cavaliers, I believe. They were down in the third quarter last time I saw. By the way, this is the Garrett Sports Report. So the Knicks lose again. Nets, they actually won against Boston, the Boston Celtics, up in Boston recently on Saturday. So we'll see. In Queens College's sports, both the women's and the men's basketball teams are in the playoffs. We knew that for a while, but this Wednesday we'll see how far they can go. Women's, who did not play a good game against CW Post this past Saturday, will play Post again out at CW for a chance to advance beyond the first round. Of course, last year they won the East Coast Conference in which they are in. Men's basketball team faces off against Dowling at the Maurice Lucero Gymnasium. So if you're from Queens, you might want to stop by. It'll be a nice playoff game. First one for me. I'm a freshman at Queens, so should be very exciting. Hopefully, cross your fingers now, we can actually call the game live, Alex, Somer, and I. By the way, tune in tomorrow night when I have Mark of WQMC Radio. He's a big Olympic guy. He and I talk about the hockey throughout the Olympics, so he'll be on my show 5 to 6. And what else is there? Hockey, of course, resumed tonight. Colorado against Detroit. I'm not sure if that was the only team. Those were the only teams playing each other, but hockey is back right after the Olympic break. So a lot to look forward to. March Madness, of course, is creeping up on us. March Madness, college basketball at its best. So that's about it from my own home. I'm Alex Garrett. By the way, if you want to know why I'm wearing this shirt, it's Dublin. I don't know. I guess I just felt a little nostalgic. Of course, I had gone over with a group of students who participate in the games for the physically challenged at Mitchell Field every year. And it's basically an exchange program where the Irish physically challenged Irish American youth team comes over here to participate in those exact games at Mitchell Field, which is in Uniondale. And then every year, unfortunately it stopped last year because of the economy. Hopefully they'll get it back up and running this year. But every year the Irish team would send, the American side would send a bunch of students over to Dublin to participate in the Dublin games, which was pretty cool. A little different, but it was interesting to experience. Anyway, I'm wearing this today in honor of the guys and gals who were on that trip with me. Hope you guys are doing well. This is just a shout out to you. Alright, well, that's about it from my own home. I'm Alex Garrett saying, have a great night, everybody.